Hey everyone, welcome back to Pepcoding. So in this video, we are going to solve a new question, which is next greater element to the right. So what we are given is, you are given a number n representing the size of array A, given n numbers representing elements of array A. We are required to find the next greater element on the right for all elements of array. So what is next greater element on the right? It is defined as the first element to right of x having value greater than x. So we have to note one thing: if an element does not have any element on its right side greater than it, consider -1 as its next greater element on right. Okay, so let's analyze this example first. Okay, so we are given an array like this. First we'll make a vector which is ngl of type int, and we'll store our answer in this one, right? So the first and the most easiest step is the rightmost element, we'll mark it as -1 as answer, because there is no element exists in its right. So of course the rightmost element will be -1 only as per the question. 8 will check with 7, it is smaller, it will also return -1. 6 will check with 8, 8 is greater than 6, 8 will be the answer. 12 will check with 6, then it will check with 8, it will check with 7, no one is greater than 12, then of course it will return -1, because there is no element which exists in its right with greater amount. Now 1 will check with 12, 12 is greater, 12 will be the answer. 3 will check with 1, which is smaller, it will check with 12, it is greater, 12 will be the answer. 9 will check with 3 first, then 1 first, then go to 12 first, then 12 will be the answer. 5 will check with 9, 9 will be the answer. 2 will check with 5. So 5 will be the answer here. But what is happening here is, we are traversing each and every element and then we are finding the answer. So in the worst case scenario, we'll have of n square time complexity for this approach. So right, but we have, our main challenge is to do this question in O of n time complexity, right? So what we can do in this question is, we'll use a data structure stack. Okay, let's take an example. We have a let's give them the names A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, right? So the L element will give -1 as answer and will push into the stack. K will check with the top of the stack L, which is greater than K. Then of course L will be the answer here and we'll push K here. J will compare itself with the top of the stack, which is K. So it is smaller, pop it out, and what we have, push J. First we'll check with L, L is also smaller, pop it out, and the answer will be -1. Push J here, it will be -1. I will check itself with the top of the stack, which is J, then it is greater, J will come here and I will be pushed into the stack. H will check itself with the top of the stack, which is I, then it is smaller, pop it out. Okay, so now it will check with J, J is also smaller, pop it out. -1 will be the answer here and we have H here. G will check with the top of the stack, which is H, H is greater, H will be the answer. F will check with G, get pushed here. F will check with the top of the stack, which is G, G is smaller, then we have G, we will pop out G, and now it will check with H. H will be the answer here, right? Okay, E will check, F get pushed here. E will check with F. F is greater, F will be the answer here. D will check with E. E is smaller, so D will check with F now. F is also smaller, pop it out. Now it will check with H. H will be the answer here. D will push itself into the stack. C will check itself with D. So D is greater. D will come here. C gets pushed into the stack. D will check with C, top of the stack. So it is greater. Then answer will be C. Make it B. Now A will check with the top of the stack, B. So B is greater. Make it B. So this was the required answer. Okay. This was the required answer. So how we can do this? Let's code it now. Okay. So given this function, what we'll do, make int n equals to array dot size, right? Next, vector of int ngr equals to n comma 0 size, ngr of n minus 1 will be equals to minus 1. Next, we'll make a stack of int type. Give it name as st dot push array of n minus 1. Next, we'll start the loop for int I equals to n minus 2, I greater than equals to 0, I minus minus, while st dot size is greater than 0 and st dot top is less than equal to array of I, st dot pop it out. Next, if st dot size equals to 0, ngr of I equals to minus 1. Next, if st dot size, else what we'll do, ngr of I equals to st dot top. Okay, at last we will push st dot push array of I, right? And we have to return ngr. Okay, let's run this code and see if it's correct or not. Okay, accepted. Let's submit this code. So now let's talk about its time complexity. Now you would be thinking that we have for and while loop together, so it will be n square time complexity, but you have forgotten that what we had stack and we were pushing and popping out elements in not at the same time, pushing one time then popping out that element only. So only one element which is pushed is popped, not the another one. So that loop is covered. It is not, the while loop is not going on for every element. It is going on for some elements, pushing and popping. So it will it is of O of n time complexity only. There should be no doubt in its time complexity. So I hope I'm clear with the concept. Thank you so much for watching this video. I'll see you in the next video. Thank you so much.